Hi. I'm gonna be giving a sketchbook tour. It's actually not finished. It ends like around here-ish, but I don't know, I just felt like recording it. So you guys probably won't see the end of it. So yeah. Okay, let's get into it. I don't think the sketchbook is from Michael's and it came in a pack of 3. This is the sketchbook. I don't know how much I would recommend it if you are like, the paper's a good thickness, but it makes pencil smudge a lot. So if you're doing a lot of pencil, I don't know. Anyways, so it's currently January 2024 for context, and I started this October 20th, 2023. Oh, I'm gonna block that out in editing. That is my full name. I live in a dorm room. Please don't mind the noise outside. This is Reina from Valerant. The pose was taken from a Twitter page called The Pose Archives. Yeah. And there was one of a girl holding a skull. This is Gecko Valerant. This is ISO. I think this was when he first released. This is October 25th. I'm not sure if that's when he first released. I don't know. This is a life drawing. Oh, actually, I didn't mention that this was a life drawing. Somebody was sleeping where I was sitting down. And this is in the same spot. So I think I went back and put that in. This is my character, Jamie. Please don't mind his freakishly long legs. Just like look at it like that. And I think it'll look a little nicer. This is a better picture of him. All my characters, I realized that they're always the same age as me. Like, when I created one of my characters named Jojo, he was like 13 because I was 1 year older than me at the time. But now he just scales to be around the same age as me. So now, like, he ages with me, I guess. Because I know some people's characters don't age, but I don't know. They feel more personal to me if they're my age. This is Jamie again. This was from Line of Action. This is Jojo. So this is me trying to redesign him because last time I drew him was freshman year of high school, or like sophomore year, and I just didn't like his design. So yeah, so this is me trying to rework it. I want him to look pretty. That's my goal. I'm actually working on a picture of him right now over here, but I feel like he looks too androgynous here. Like his face looks too feminine. I want him, I don't know what exactly made him look like that. But I'll figure it out. Maybe he'll just look androgynous, more androgynous than that picture. This is planning for class. This is a furry. This I did while I was studying, I think. Like in between. I was doing like the Pomodoro method, and in between my breaks I drew this lady. I didn't use a reference though, and I think you could tell because, I don't know, I think I have a problem with making the legs either really long or really short. Yeah. This is from a podcast on YouTube called, is it called We're Not the Same? I don't know. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. But I just like paused it because I liked her pose. This is me trying to flip objects in 3D space because I feel like I have a hard time doing that. And even here, I struggled. So I might have to do that more. This is me trying to draw different types of lips and noses. I feel like some of them turned out to be similar. And I want to try to I don't know, exaggerate them a little bit. This is a personal family thing, so I'm gonna block that out as well. This is some girl. I never drew her again. She was just in this picture. This is my friend with a cat filter on Snapchat. Bodies. Trying to figure out how I draw bodies because I don't actually know how I do it. This is JoJo, the character that's over here. This is again like a 3/4 view of the bodies. This is another planning for class. This is my persona. This is JoJo. This is Jamie. Because I made Jamie in like, for reference, I'm a sophomore in college, and I made Jamie in like senior year of high school. And I drew him a few times, but I never had him interacting with JoJo because I had already given up on JoJo at that point. So this is them for the first time together. And I wanted it to be like he says something really offhandish and he gets really stunned by it. But I didn't know what to make it. I probably put the speech bubble over here. But I didn't know what to make it. So I just left it blank. This is Toon Link. This is Breath of the Wild Link, but it's a picture of me because I went as Link for Halloween. So yeah, it doesn't fully look like me. I look a little bit like a goober here, but this is Ken Carson. I tried to make him look cutesy because it's the Great Chaos album. This is another one of my characters named Charlotte. I was trying to get back into my characters because in the past, like, probably like 3 or 4 years, I've just like completely given up on characters, and I drew them like twice and then never drew them again. But in middle school, I was really into it. I had 2 characters named JoJo and Tyler, and I was really into drawing them. I might redesign Tyler, or I might just give up on him completely. I don't know. I don't really like rock with him anymore, like his design. I don't know. I need to figure out how to make it more to my times. This is my friend Justin. I was watching sketches of, it might have been sketches of Stray, but it might have not. But I was watching somebody do a sketchbook tour, and they had a pony Sona in it. So I got out my coloring pencils and I drew a little pony. It's not supposed to be a Sona, but it's just a pony. This is my cat. Don't mind this. This is my cat. This is a rapper. This is my friend. This is Reina. A hand. It kind of looks like Jujutsu Kaisen because of the sleeve, but yeah, some hands. And this is Twilight Princess Link, I believe. This is Breath of the Wild Link. Okay, this is me. I drew this picture with no reference, and I was like, wow, my anatomy is scuffed. So then this starts my anatomy journey, like a few more pages into this. So this is here. I immediately was like, wow, I need to start doing this. And then I gave up because I was like, wow, this is hard. I need to go back to basics. These pictures, except for this one, are all of me and my boyfriend. Oh, I guess my anatomy journey didn't start till a little bit. Never mind. But I did see that picture and I was like, wow, this is scuffed. Let me try again. So I did this one, right, which is a little bit better, but his crotch is super low. It should be like here. It's a little better. Minus the crotch, it's a little better. And I did it without a sketch. So then I messed up like the wrist and the hand and I couldn't erase it, so I just left it. This is some more planning for a class. This is the same planning. These are faces from Line of Action. So are these ones. This was my logic homework. This is not my handwriting. My friend was helping me. This was from line of action. This is more logic stuff. Okay. Some of these I might have to blur out for YouTube sense, but these are from line of action, and I tried to go in without a sketch and just be like confident in my lines. And I really like this one. I think it turned out really good, especially for me not having a sketch and doing it like relatively quickly. This is another one. Okay, this is I guess where the anatomy starts. See, these look good, like with reference, my anatomy looks good, and then once I try to make something from my head, the proportions are all off. And so I tried to like, I think in a few pages, I realized that and tried to break things down into shapes. So that it would be easier for me to recreate things on my own. But it's still really hard for me, even with breaking things down into shapes. Because then with the really simple shapes, I don't know. So this is the simple shapes. And these look pretty good. I think it's just like, I have a hard time with proportion. So like these look good. These are from reference. But then once I have to like do it myself, the shapes all look fine, but the size and scale of them are not. This one was good, because that was from my head. This one was from my head too. This is what I'm talking about, like the proportions being off. Legs are pretty long. This, I was looking at my teacher talking during class, and I liked how she was sitting. There was a table here that she was resting her arm on, but I really liked how she was sitting, so I made her simple. And yeah, I'm really proud of that. Yeah, I drew Club Penguin over here. I really like this one. This one's cute. We had an assignment during class of like hearing somebody's voice and trying to figure out what they look like. So this is what I thought one person looked like. This is what I thought somebody else looked like. I think this is a random person, but I thought this was what someone else looked like. Another puffle. This was my teacher again, just from a different angle. What is going on here? Oh, she had on like these like layered sweaters. Okay. This was from my head. This wasn't. I'm gonna have to block this out too. But this is a Gumball and Dream. Like Nicholas Cantu. Yeah, if you know, you know. This is Tears of the Kingdom Link with a Poe. And this was me marking the middle of the sketchbook. Let's go, Joe. That's, I don't know, some guy. I wanted this one to look really stylized. This is Valerant. This I made into an animation for class. Like, it started with a blank page, and I just kept taking pictures as I drew more stuff on the page. So I think, actually, I don't think it was blank. I think it started with the desk and like person sitting there, and then it slowly turned into a tree. This is Sage from Valerant. You know, it might look like I'm obsessed with Valerant. I used to be. I'm not anymore. I just like, since I'm not that into my characters, I don't really know what to draw, and I feel like I've seen them enough times that I have somewhat of a knowledge of what they look like. and I've drawn them in the past enough that I just fall back on Valerant characters because I don't know what else to draw. This is personal. This will get blocked out. This is Markiplier. This is a house I made on a Minecraft realm with my friends. This is supposed to be my boyfriend. I just did it when I was sketch, so he looks a little like no thought behind his eyes, but I really like this page. I keep like a Ziploc bag with random papers that I find, and I glue them in here sometimes, but I don't know. I don't think it's in this sketchbook actually. In my other sketchbook, I have some. I bet I can find one that, yeah, like this one has random papers in it. This one. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the gluing as much, but I really like it because it helps me fill space, like blank space. So this pink page, I had like extra gouache mixed, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I just filled the whole page with it, and then I cut it so it could fit in my bag, my Ziploc bag. And then I glued it in here and I painted some Minecraft stuff over it. So this is a helmet, this is a potted plant, and this is azalea bushes. And I said that kind of weird, azalea bushes. This, I asked my manager at work to draw his favorite Pokemon from memory. And he said this is supposed to be Wigglytuff. So yeah. Oh, I love when I glue things in, or when I get the paper wet and they get all like messed up. Sorry, and they get all messed up. I know some people hate that, but I kind of like how it looks because it's like a sign to me that the paper was used. Okay, so this is start of more anatomy because a lot of that stuff was like maybe like a month ago, and I haven't drawn in my sketchbook in a month. And so I was like, okay, let me draw a Link, because this is also another character that I fall back on when I don't know what to draw. And then I was like, ooh, that didn't look good. I don't know what happened to all my anatomy training. Time to go back. So yeah, this is Jojo. I realized that it looks like Howl, because I gave him Howl's earring because I wear Howl's earrings every day, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I gave him my earrings, but it just looks like Howl now. I think Howl's a little bit skinnier though. He's not that buff. Yeah. Most of these are from Pinterest, these like bodies. And then I watched, who made the video? Why am I forgetting? Oh, Cynic's video about back muscles, because I realized I do simple shapes. This is what I was thinking before. I do simple shapes, but then I keep them simple because I don't really have a full knowledge of all the muscles. And so then if I'm doing like a sketch, it looks fine, but if I'm doing something colored, it looks weird that none of the muscles have definition and that it's just like a cylinder for the arm. So I want to try to learn all the muscle groups. I want to buy one of those morpho anatomy books. Once I get my money up, I will. Oh, I'm shaking, sorry. But yeah, so this is all from the Cynic's video. Like all of these are the stuff right here, this is all basically copied. I just wanted to have it in my sketchbook, one, to help me build muscle memory, but also to have like a guide that I can look back on in my sketchbook. This is from Line of Action, and then these are with ballpoint pen. So these are also from Line of Action. I like how these look. They look pretty good. I just, like I said, They look good now, but then when I do it myself, they look kind of scuffed. So this is for line of action, and then this, I had no idea where I was going with the pose. I wanted him to be in some really weird pose, like a JoJo pose, where I'm like, how are they balancing? But it I don't know, it just ended up looking funny. So, okay, this is line of action. This is line of action. You see, these look good, right? And then this is what happens when I try to do it on my own. He looks long as hell. I don't want him that tall. I think I just need to have some more of like this stuff memorized, like the size of the proportions memorized, so that I can measure. Maybe I can make another guide for proportions to have in here. This is JoJo. His face doesn't... I don't want his face to look like that. Okay, this is JoJo also. All these papers are just... because this is ballpoint, it's just me messing up. But I like the texture of like the different paper, because it's a little... this paper right here is a little more white than this paper. And I like more texture too. So yeah, I did these last night actually, and these are all with reference. I think this one, the reference went up to year, and then I kept drawing. I think you can kind of tell now that I pointed out, but yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's nothing else. So yeah, that's my sketchbook. This is how much I have left of it. And this is how much I've done. So yeah, that is my sketchbook. Thank you for watching.